Good afternoon, everybody. It's Alex here again with Regal Honda today. We are out in the brand new 2016 Honda HR-V. It's the newest introduction into the super small sport utility segment that's really grown in the last few years. And Honda is uncharacteristically quick to get to the market by getting this vehicle ready to go and out into the market. It's going to have a very interesting place. And we're just excited to be out today, and we're going to give it a drive, try out some of the things, share some of our likes and dislikes with this brand new vehicle from Honda. Stick with us today as we talk about the 2016 Honda HR-V. You know, the HR-V is actually a very interesting vehicle. What they've actually done is to enable them to get the vehicle to market quicker, what Honda did is they actually took the Honda Fit and then they stretched that frame a bit to get it out to this size. It's a little over 3 inches longer than the Fit. As far as the wheelbase goes, it's actually a little over 9 inches longer than the Fit in the total length of the vehicle. So they've really kind of stretched those proportions to really give it that sport utility feel, the sport utility size, a little bit better interior room. Now, a really smart move on Honda's part is that for the North American market, this vehicle is being offered with the 1.8 liter four-cylinder engine from the Civic to give it 141 horsepower versus the engine that is being offered with overseas, which only has 130. So they've given it that little bit of extra oomph, which does really well for it. Some people say it's probably still a little bit underpowered, but I'm never going to be drag racing in my sport utility vehicle. What I'm getting these vehicles for is for size, comfort, and the ride position. That's what a lot of people like. It's basically a Honda Fit, a little bit larger, but it gets you higher up off the ground, that more commanding seating position that a lot of people are really after right now. So while it does not have a really large horsepower engine that's going to give you great dragline speed, what you are going to get out of it is really good fuel economy. And to maximize that, they've actually paired that 1.8 liter single overhead cam four-cylinder with a CVT transmission. In the majority of these, they do offer a manual transmission version, and then they have the CVT. Pairing this vehicle with the CVT transmission was a great move on Honda's part, because while they did put in an engine which is a little bit almost anemic for this car as far as power, when you compare it to some of the other vehicles in the exact same segment, it's as much as 40 horsepower down to the rest of them. But its trump card is its fuel economy, and the fact that most people that are buying this car aren't necessarily as concerned about performance. I mean, we all want to be able to pull out and accelerate the way we need to, but the CVT transmission does get you into the power band, the torque curve, for this engine as quickly as possible, and keeps you there to help you accelerate well. But pairing it with that CVT transmission has done great things for fuel economy in this vehicle. Window sticker actually puts it at 27 and 32 miles per gallon respectively when paired with the CVT transmission. But during my testing and driving, I've actually been running closer to 35. So really interesting pairing there, but Honda did a good job. And I like the fact that they've included an engine from the Civic, which is a tried and true bulletproof design. Honda's really stepped up their game there. So kudos to them on that. So if you're looking for a drag racer in a small SUV, this is not going to be it for that. You're going to want to look at maybe like a Juke or something like that, which have the larger power plants, but nowhere near the fuel economy that you're going to get out of this Honda HR-V. You know, one of the other things I think that's really going to stand out for people when it comes to the HR-V is the affordability of this vehicle. It really starts out at a really great price point, well suited for entry-level buyers. This is going to give you the ability to get into a nice vehicle with a lot of utility, a lot of spaciousness, great fuel economy, which brings your cost of ownership way down. This is a great choice for young people, for small families. This is just going to be a really good entry vehicle into that sport utility segment. So kudos to Honda for the way they put this vehicle together, and were able to price it by using existing platforms and helping them get this vehicle to market quicker than what we've historically seen Honda do. The new 2016 Honda HR-V has only been on the lot now for about a week and a half, but we are selling them as fast as we can get them in. This is a really nice new vehicle that's been highly anticipated in the market. what I would say is that if you are even remotely interested in this vehicle, you need to call, schedule a time to come in and see one of our sales specialists as soon as you can. Get out in one of these vehicles, take it for a test drive. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what you've got going on. You can reach us at 863-687-8000, or you can visit us online at regalhonda.com. But just whatever you do, make sure you get in here soon and check out this fantastic new vehicle from Honda, the 2016 Honda HR-V.